Hey, how's it going, everybody? This is State Champion, and today we are back at playing some more Payday 2. One of my favorite games or one of the games I've been playing lately, and we are at the nightclub. This is my pretty much go-to heist that I go and do when I'm by myself because it's the one I can do that pays the most, other than Watch Dogs. Uh, and Watch Dogs, you get cops on you, but this is the one I can do that I don't have to worry about cops on this one. Uh, Depends, and I could pretty much do it with difficulty at any rank. I just have to watch out for a ninja in the streets. Like last time when I did this, I was bringing my bags over to the getaway car, and Sam Fisher kicked me in the head, beat me down, and no one picked me up. And that was really suckish because I did everything perfect, and I didn't get the cops on me until the very end when I was walking out of um, the club, and I got kicked in the face by Sam Fisher on my second trip to my getaway car. And yeah. But anyways, there are new doors, new areas that you can go to that can spawn in or whatever. There's the main one up there in the glass that you can kind of see up there. That's the one that has always been in the game. And the one, there's two spots. There's a door you see in the kitchen there, and that leads to the same spot that you see, or that you saw upstairs. The door that you saw upstairs. That's the new room, or that's one of the new rooms. The other new room is, or can be in this room here. And sometimes you don't actually get this door here. I know I've had it to where I didn't get this door. I got both of the two new doors. But the other door is in that room on the wall to my left, and now kind of behind me a little-ish. But this room here, I always end up going first because I know I can do it without getting seen most times or whatever. Other than sometimes when they go in, I don't know how they didn't hear that or see the window break or anything, but those guys are dancing in here. With the guard watching them, I don't know, some kind of fetish, some weird fetish. So I would actually just recommend just doing it with the ghost all the way through if you have a ghost on your team, because he can get you in and he can get you out without too much issue with the cops. And then you guys, if you have backup or whatever, they can just help you carry the bags out. And I'm still not sure if more bags you throw into the truck, the more XP you get, because I know there's that relay thing that always ends up happening is one person puts the bags in the truck and one person goes back and gets the bags, and it keeps on doing that, and then the guy that puts the money in the bag, or the truck I meant, ends up getting more XP. I'm not entirely sure about that. I haven't really done a scientific look on that or looked it up or anything. So what I normally like to do is obviously come here first in this room and take as much money as I can, and then take the back way to, there's sometimes money in there, but I take the back way right through here and go to the kitchen and go upstairs. There's also, I can go to the front of the club, pretty much like I'm leaving the club, but there's a upstairs, and that's the second door. So there's two doors to this, or two ways to get to this other than through the kitchen or the back way, but I mean there's two security doors. And the reason why I go with the I want to say cleric, but we're not playing Happy Wars, we're playing Payday 2. The reason why I go with the ghost is because I can open those doors without a key card, which is real nice on the bank, and I don't have to kill the manager sometimes to get the key card. you know, or I don't have to go look for it on his desk. And that's why I pick Ghost, because I can just boop. But also sometimes when I'm playing by myself and I'm doing the bank heist, I end up not using those, and I normally get in as sneak as possible or as quiet as possible, and then I end up leaving the security door closed, because once the cops are coming, you don't really need it, you know. And I keep that closed, and then I just use my jammers on the ATMs, and that's a really cool thing that you can do. Um, Better than the saws, I believe, opening up the ATMs, but saws has their own up and downs, you know, like ATMs down, deposit boxes up. Really good on deposit boxes. But anyways, rambling about the different heists that we're not even doing right now. Open up the safes. Don't put the drill on it. Oops, I put the drill on it. Sometimes I guess you can, you know, put the drill on it, go to the other safe, pick lock that safe, and then go back to this one, even though that the drill won't finish up by the time you pick lock, because the pick locking is faster. Another way you can do it is you can just throw bombs on them, but the ghost doesn't get that skill. He gets pick locking and is a lot faster than drilling. So overall, it's kind of some way that they might be equal skills, but I would rather go with pick locking, and that was a waste of time. Normally, there's drugs and money. The money is the only thing you really need, and then the drugs, for some reason, actually is worth more in the bags. I picked $3,000 and plus in the cash register store right there, that little black box that you see. Somehow that guy's not dead yet. But that little black box there, $3,000, and guess what? In each one of those money bags, $3,000. So I just got both money bags in my pocket right now, just from both of those black boxes. This cop here thinks he's cool. He's not cool. This one actually doesn't really matter if cops take your bags and move them outside. Like if you let this cop here pick up your bag and move them outside, well, actually it depends on if your getaway driver is outside. If he's out back, then yeah, you want to stop him, but it doesn't really matter if you stop the cops from picking up your bags and moving them. One time I was actually waiting back here, or one of the sides. He's either back here or he's more right, outside the club, and I was waiting to get my health up, and the cop was actually pretty much bringing my bag to me. So I was like sitting on the other side of the wooden gates that you saw there, and I was sitting there, and he was just bringing the cash to me, and I was like, okay, I'm not going to go kill him. I'm just going to wait until my armor goes back up, maybe throw down a medic bag, except for I don't bring medic bag on this heist, and I'm just going to wait until he brings the bag to me, and then I'm going to grab it. But anyways, that's the nightclub heist. It's only one day, and I've not had, knock on wood, I've not had a escape extra day, and escape is kind of BS a little bit, because the other day I played this game off camera, and I did the 4 stores, and there's no bags in the 4 stores. Well, you might get lucky once and find a bag in the 4 stores, but most of the time you won't actually find a bag. And anyways, I didn't have any bags. There was no reason for a escape extra bit. But there was an escape, and I was like, okay, all I have to do is stay alive. I don't have to worry about the 3 minute uh, to escape or before the guy leaves, and I don't know what happens after that. But yeah, so escape is kind of a little bit BS. But anyways, we are doing the jewelry store. This one can be difficult. I believe what I've seen people do, other people do, is uh, they'll put on their mask right away. They will put a jammer. One person will put a jammer, and they will only go for the bags. And they put a jammer down real quick. They throw the bags out, and they put them in the back of the truck, and then they leave. And boom, boom, smash and grab, play right there. And I just haven't really done that. And oh, and by the way, those vents that you see up above there in the ceiling, that is Sam Fisher's hidey hole. That is where he likes to hide out. If you see one of those vents and you have heavy cops all around you, get away from the vent. Or any one of those types of vents. You definitely don't want to be in that room when Sam Fisher drops down and then goes to kick you right in the face. He is pretty much a heist finisher. He will wreck you, absolutely wreck you, destroy you with a kick to the head, and then I believe if you do get picked up after one of those hits to the face, I believe your health goes lower than if a cop would have dropped you. Like if your armor goes all the way down and then he drops you and then you're like down all the way and then someone picks you up. I believe if Sam Fisher hits you in the face, you lose a lot more health when you do get revived. And right there, I forgot all about the pager for the cops. When you knock out a cop or whatever, I think you get 2 chances for the pager, and the truck's gone. I didn't realize. I think I would have been able to get 2 bags in there before the cops came if I would have just answered the pager, because I would have ran out the door, thrown my 2 bags in the truck, and I believe all I would have needed is 3. I believe this one sometimes varies also all the way up to 8 bags or 6 bags. I'm not sure. Just, at this point, the cops are already coming, so just jack everything you can in the stores. Make sure also don't get, watch your health. Make sure you watch your health and all that stuff. Right off the bat, I would, and I don't do it here, but normally you would want to get the jewelry on the side of the walls first. Because they don't have any armor, they're sitting right out front or in front of the windows. So I would get those real quick. Just go by, smash them up, and then so kind of go by once, smash all the windows, and then come back with the repeating of what R button, or not R but RB, to pick up the jewelry on the wall. So just smash and then come back with the smashing of the button to pick the stuff up. I don't know. So this one is pretty much, they're all straightforwards, but this one is supposed to be, I think, more of a smash and grab and less of a sneaky one. I picked this one because I haven't done it in a while, and I normally do the something job, the Italian, I'm not entirely sure. Ukraine, yeah, the Ukrainian job. I normally end up doing that one instead because it sometimes pays more. I don't know. Actually, everything always depends on the difficulty. If you get one So two different ones, you know. Sometimes, you know, like the jewelry store versus the Ukraine job might pay more because if you get like one that has 3 stars versus one that has no stars. So I don't know. I don't really put my jammers or waste my jammers on the floor. I normally like to use them for doors or sometimes for ATMs if they have ATMs out front. Um, oh, by the way, I do want to invite you guys to my channel to subscribe to my channel and go ahead and like the video and comment on the video. Also, don't forget when you comment on the video to keep it clean as possible. Don't say any curse words or anything like that. Be courteous to others, and what I mean by that is be courteous to all the kids that might be watching this and might be like, oh, I want to comment on the video, you know, and then they see a bunch of curse words and nasty language, and then they go, hey mom, what's, you know, whatever means, and where did you get that, you know, language from? But anyways, courteous to all the little kids that may be watching all my videos and all that stuff. You know, say anything that you want to say. Just keep out bad language and nasty talk or whatever. You know. What else do I want to say? Oh, about the PayDay. Kind of. About the PayDay series or whatever, I'm just going to keep playing PayDay, and I'm not really going to say it's a series on all the guns or a series on how to do the heist or whatever. It's just me playing it, having fun. I'm going to keep playing it once I play all the jobs. Oops, missed that bag right there. You know, so you know, once, you know, I do all the jobs and you see them all, I'm just gonna keep playing them, you know. So today you might be seeing jewelry store and the nightclub. Tomorrow you might see nightclub and Ukraine job, or Ukraine job and Ukrainian job and Ukrainian job. So you might see dual Ukrainian jobs out. You know, I'm going to try to make sure each day or whatever you get 2 different ones. So I'm not going to, I'm not going to try to, or what? Definitely going to try to, you know, do 2 different ones, and I'm not going to do a Ukrainian job and a jewelry store because it's at the same building. I would expect that the same building would get better security, you know, because we hit it all the time. I've hit this building multiple times. Same thing with the bank and most of the other jobs. But anyways, that's kind of what I'm going to do in PayDay 2, is just play the game. Definitely going to do multiplayer. Here I get chipped out of a couple bags. You'll see here in a little seconds, not even a minute, but which kind of sucks because I meant to actually go back for more bags, but I need my health to get back up, and so on and so forth. But you will see that in a minute, or not in a minute, like a second or so after I get done killing these guys. Spoilers, by the way. Let's see, anything else I missed? Of course, I will come back with another video of PayDay and say the same exact things. Hopefully not. But here it goes. Don't sit there. Leave. Get out. Big discount. Oh, end mission. That sucks because I meant to go back and get that other bag, and so I missed whatever the pay was for each bag. But anyways, guys, I'm going to show you my perks, and then I'm going to split like a tree, or leave like a tree and leave, or whatever. Um, so this is what I got for that heist, or that little extra bit that I got. I got a little bit on the end of my gun, I believe, some type of barrel or something. So these are my perks that I pick. For Ghost, I will get the other the jammer thing, whatever,